I am the therapy gecko. I am an unlicensed lizard therapist who takes phone calls from real anonymous humans about their problems, such as this.
Sometimes I'll have my girlfriend pre-chew spicy food and kind of baby bird it into my mouth. Is that weird?
This week on Therapy Gecko, we're hearing all real, authentic human stories about anything from relationships to family drama to serendipitous encounters with unexpected people and things. If real people pique your interest, this is the podcast for you. Listen to Therapy Gecko on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp
and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Noah is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Brooke. So in a few minutes, we'll call her and see if we can figure out why he's getting ghosted and maybe get him a second date. But first, Noah, how long has it been since you talked to Brooke?
I technically texted her yesterday, one of those no pressure, just checking in type of text, and which I guess is still pressure. But I haven't really talked to her more or less since the date.
Okay. And when was that?
It was like a week ago.
Okay.
We met for coffee, and it turned into one of those kind of accidental 3-hour dates. You know?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we did coffee, and then we walked through a park and decided to grab dinner. And then we just kind of didn't want to leave the restaurant. Like, the conversation just kept flowing, no awkward silences or anything. It felt good. It felt, mature and adult.
So mature that somebody's getting ghosted? Maybe. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like a good date if you plan to get together for coffee and then you're together basically all day.
Yeah, I mean, she kept saying how refreshing it was to have a guy actually listen, and, she opened up to me, really opened up. I don't know. I felt trusted, and that doesn't happen a lot. And it felt like there wasn't any, absurd small talk, just went straight to real conversation, which was nice.
What did you guys do after dinner? Was that it? How did you end it?
Dinner was it. We were there when they were still stacking up chairs at the end of the restaurant. So we pretty much closed down the restaurant. So that was pretty much the rest of the date. But I don't know. I thought it was great.
Was there a kiss or a hug?
A nice hug.
Okay.
Intimate hug.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a thing, but
Is there anything that you can think of that would be a reason that she'd ghost you?
I've been over this in my head. The only thing I can think, I was a little late, not insanely late, 10 minutes late, because the traffic was brutal.
Mm-hmm.
And so I apologized right away. She said it's totally fine. She even joked about it a little bit. Said something about she was on vacation and saw sloths that moved faster. I don't know, but I'm just worried that maybe it wasn't actually fine. But she also mentioned she hadn't been in a serious relationship for a while, so I don't know. I don't know if she's just having second thoughts but it was a great date, laughing, dessert, all of it was great. And so I don't know if I messed up or she just decided dating wasn't right for her right now or what. I'm just totally at a loss.
Did you text her that you were going to be 10 minutes late, or did you show up 10 minutes late and then say sorry?
Nah, I just showed up 10 minutes late. I should have probably texted, but again, 10 minutes, everybody deals with the traffic, so I didn't think it was going to be.
Sure.
And like I said, she was kind of joking about it, so it didn't feel like a deal breaker or anything. I don't know.
Noah is on the phone. He's getting ghosted by Brooke, so we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him a second date. But before we do that, Noah, why don't you break down your date again for us real quick?
Yeah, I mean, we met for coffee, and the conversation was really great, and everything was, very comfortable, and we talked about some some kind of bigger stuff, not just small talk nonsense. And we walked to the park and then basically closed down a restaurant because the conversation was so good. And, just have not heard back from her. It's been about a little over a week.
All right. Well, are you ready for us to call her?
Yeah, I'm at a loss, so please, any insight would be great.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Brooke, please?
Speaking.
Hey, Brooke, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Brooke. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's up?
Wait, is this a real radio show?
Yeah, girl. What's up?
Yes, it is. Do you ever listen to the show before?
I have, yes.
Okay.
I know exactly. Yeah, I know you guys. Hi.
Oh, sweet.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Well, you've probably heard a first date follow-up then.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, guess what? Brooke, we're calling you today because, the first date follow-up, that's a segment where if you go on a date and ghost somebody, they can email us to call that person and find out why. And that's why we're on the phone with you. You're ghosting somebody and they want to know what they did wrong.
Noah. I mean, it's Noah.
That was quick.
Yeah, all right. So you already know, yes, it's Noah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, why are you ghosting him?
Well, he acted like my therapist.
He acted like your therapist?
Yeah. Every time I said something, he had another question, or he was giving me advice, or he's like reframing what I said,
So he was reframing what you said. How'd that make you feel? Like that kind of a thing?
It made me feel like I needed to give a copay, to be honest.
Oh, no.
So it wasn't like he was actually listening?
He was listening. I just felt like it was clinical, it was just, there was no romance. It was very, he was digging so deep and just therapizing me, it felt like.
Okay. So you'd be in the middle of a conversation that was cool and then he would just find a reason why that was your dad's fault or something?
Yes, he would ask me a question. I would share something about myself, and then he'd be like, "Oh, well, this is another way you could look at it, or you could think about it like this, or how about if, And I just wasn't looking for that. I didn't ask for it.
Mm-hmm. Did you mention that at all? Did you try to squash or redirect the conversation? Just out of curiosity.
I thought I felt like I was trying to redirect, but he was asking very probing questions, So it was a first date. I didn't know why we were so deep.
Okay. So it got too deep for you, and he was more asking you questions like he was a therapist.
Yeah, he asked me if I'd ever been to camp, and I had, back in middle school, and I just explained how it was, really rough because the girls I was friends with at that time, all kind of turned on me, but I was just, there were some funny stories in there, and he was like, have you considered, reaching out to them on Facebook and clearing a path so that there's no negative energy? I'm like, whoa,
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for telling us. And I don't know if you forgot or not, but Noah is actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Totally unfair.
You asked me more questions than my actual therapist.
I'm sorry. I actually like to get to know people on a first date. That's definitely on me. Yeah. For sure.
There's getting to know someone, and then there's a clinical intake form, to be honest.
What's wrong with asking questions?
Nothing, if I booked a session.
Honestly, from what I heard, you obviously need advice. You really should probably consider therapy.
I'm in it. Thank you.
Well, maybe get a new one.
Wow.
The issues are deep. I mean, you brought up your parents, your ex, your attachment issues. What was I supposed to do? Just nod silently?
Yes.
Order
or
you
flirt.
some coffee?
How about flirting, maybe? Eat tacos on a normal date. Levity, fun, laugh.
I didn't know there was a limit on emotional honesty. You're right. That's on me. Yeah, that's true.
Dude, this was date 1. Uno.
Then maybe don't trauma dump on somebody you just met. How about that?
Whoa.
Well, you called me to find out why I ghosted you. That's it, right there. And yeah, I mean, is this to see me again? Because that's not the vibe I'm getting.
I mean, I did want to see you again, but apparently my advice went right out the door because your issues are front and center.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe don't go on a
give your
date
dad
in
a
order
call.
to fix someone. Okay, cool. I'll give your dad a call.
Okay, that's healthy. Yeah.
At least maybe he's some fun. Maybe he's got some fun in his back pocket.
Yeah, that's daddy issues 101. That's what that is. That's textbook, as they say. But
you know what's so cool, Noah? You know what's really cool? Like, you're the type of person where you do share something and then you weaponize it as time goes on, and that's super clear. So
is weaponize a term you read on BuzzFeed, or was that just something that came up in conversation?
No, I open books. I'm in therapy. I'm a person of the world. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you should be in therapy, by the way. Like Mr. Therapist, you should be in it. Are you?
Some people don't need it. Some people don't.
All right, well, hey.
Some people have awareness and don't need the crutch of it. But.
Wow.
Brooke, would you like to go on another date with Noah? We'll pay for it.
I'm good. I'm real good.
No, you're actually not good. You have a lot of work to do, I think is the term.
Wow.
But I hope you figured it out.
Hey, good luck with your future patients, buddy.
Wow.
Good luck on avoiding real conversation.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Michelle McPhee, and I've been unraveling the strangest criminal alliance I've ever reported on. A Mormon polygamist and an Armenian businessman.
Multi-million-dollar house, Ferraris and Lamborghinis, private jets, $1 billion fraud.
But how long can this alliance last?
Tell me what you know. Is somebody coming after me?
Listen to Kingdom of Fraud on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I am the Therapy Gecko. I am an unlicensed lizard therapist who takes phone calls from real anonymous humans about their problems, such as this.
Sometimes I'll have my girlfriend pre-chew spicy food and kind of baby bird it into my mouth. Is that weird?
This week on Therapy Gecko, we're hearing all real, authentic human stories about anything from relationships to family drama to serendipitous encounters with unexpected people and things. If real people pique your interest, this is the podcast for you. Listen to Therapy Gecko on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp.
And Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Second date updates can be about a lot of things. They can be about a love that somebody feels like they have lost, that walked out of their life. They can be about righting a wrong on a date. Just calling up to say, I'm sorry, that was bad. And sometimes they can just be about getting your money back.
Oh, whoa, we've never had a refund date before.
That's why Evan is on the phone today to do a second date update. Evan wants his money back. What's up, Evan?
Hey guys, I'm all right. I'm just looking to get my cash back.
Okay, wait, before we go any further, we're not talking about any illegal prostitution deal that went wrong, right?
No prostitution. This is just food. I'm looking to get paid back for some grub I did not know I was spending money on.
You know how many dates I've been on, Evan, where I spent a bunch of money on dinner? I'm like, man, I wish I could get my money back. So kudos to you for using our radio show to do that.
Yeah, it's the only thing I could think of.
Well, let's start by talking about the girl that you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name is Chrissy.
Chrissy, okay. And how did you meet Chrissy?
I met Chrissy because she's a local at the bar I frequent, kind of like my watering hole,
Okay,
nice.
so you've run into her before, or was that the first time you've met her is when you asked her out?
We run into each other before.
Okay.
All right, and then how did you ask her out finally?
Well, one day I came to go get a drink after work, and she just sat down next to me. And I'd always thought she was cute.
Mm-hmm.
And then before you know it, we're grabbing a drink and chatting.
Okay. And where'd you guys go on your date?
We went to this Greek restaurant.
So how did dinner go?
Well, I got to be honest with you guys. We were having a good time until we sat down for dinner. And I should note, she asked to meet me directly at the restaurant instead of picking her up, which was, seems a little more like the typical course of action.
Sure.
And we sit down at dinner, and she orders every appetizer on the menu.
Whoa.
Wait,
and 3 full entrees.
What?
wait, hold on. How many appetizers are on the menu? Is there like 2 or?
Like 6 types of hummus, chickpeas and grilled lamb, and I don't even know.
What? Why? Why did she do that?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what the hell? So I ended up asking her, you are really hungry. What's with all the food? And she looks at me and says, well, my kids, first mention of ever hearing that she had kids, have never had Greek food.
Oh, so she's ordering to bring food home to her children.
Yeah, she wants it all boxed up so she can bring it home for them.
And did she make you pay for this entire bill?
Yeah, I was expecting her to at least kick in some money, and she handed me the whole check.
So that's awesome. You bought her kids dinner, and you didn't even intend to. That's very nice of you.
And the whole thing turned out to be $165.
Wow,
Okay.
at a Greek restaurant? That's a lot.
And I just had a salad. That's all I had.
Did you say anything to her about it? I mean, I would hope if I were in that situation, I'd be like, hey, I'll pay for your dinner, but do you mind paying for your kids' dinner?
No, I didn't. I was so flustered at the time. I just paid it.
Okay, is there any way that she is out of a job, can't afford to feed her children or something?
I don't think so. I don't know why she didn't offer to pay, but it kind of seemed like she was using me and the fact that I like her to get her to pay for dinner.
Girls will do that.
How did the date end with her?
The crazy thing is the date didn't end there. It kept going.
Where did you go next?
She demanded that we get more drinks together at another bar down the street.
Did she take those drinks in to-go cups so she could take those back to the kids too?
I wouldn't be surprised if that did happen.
How long were you hanging out with her after you bought all that food?
Like another hour or 2.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Are you just a man who can't say no?
I was so confused inside, but I liked her, so I didn't know what to do. I got very nervous.
So how did it all end then? Like, what was the moment you guys said goodbye to each other?
Well, we're paying for everything, and she starts talking about how all men are just children who are trying to find their mothers.
What?
I don't even know where this came from.
Okay, wait. So the check comes, and that's what she brings up? I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, she starts venting about how all men are just children looking for their mothers.
Interesting.
But why would they not know where their mothers are?
I know where my mom is.
All the men in my life know exactly where
You're
their
telling me. Obviously, the lady has issues. I don't know why she was saying that. And then she gets a text from her babysitter.
Okay.
And the babysitter wants her to come home immediately because she's already an hour or 2 over, and she leaves me with the bill.
So did she just cut like that? Like she just left right away?
Boom, out of there.
All right, so you don't necessarily want a second date. You just want to call her and go, you have to pay for the money that I spent on our date.
Yeah, she stiffed me on 2 f***ing bills.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and try to collect your money.
Yeah, thank you. I need to be reimbursed with this.
All right, this should be interesting. We'll do it right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
As somebody who's gotten a lot of calls from bill collectors in their time, I'm excited to be on the other end of the phone today. So that's pretty much what today's second date update is. We're trying to collect a debt. Evan is on the phone, and in case you missed the first part, he went out on a date with a girl named Chrissy. They went out to a Greek restaurant. When they sat down to order food, she ordered pretty much everything on the menu. And he asked her why, and she said she wanted the extra food to bring home to her kids. 1, she didn't tell him about the kids. 2, she made him pay for all that extra food. And now he wants to call her to tell her that she owes him money. Yeah. All right, Evan, are you about ready to make the phone call?
I am.
I forgot to ask Evan, how many kids does she have?
Just 3 kids.
Whoa, that's a big surprise.
She's deep in children.
3 whole children.
What if when we get her on the phone, we can come to some sort of a compromise, like she takes care of the tip? Would you be happy with that?
No, she needs to pay for the whole damn meal.
All right. Well, I'll dial her phone number right now and get her on the phone then. Let's not waste any more time.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is Chrissy there?
Yeah?
Hi, Chrissy. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What?
This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
And you're calling for me?
Yeah, your name's Chrissy, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think I'm calling for you. Did you recently go out on a date with a guy named Evan?
Oh, I did.
Yep.
Is he okay? Did he die?
No, he didn't. Are you hoping that he did?
A death call?
No. This is just like super weird.
You're the Chrissy that I'm looking for. You definitely are. You went out on a date with a guy named Evan, and Evan is a listener to our show.
Okay.
All right. And after your date with Evan, he emailed us, and he wanted to see if we could get you on the phone to talk about something.
Okay. Why didn't Evan just call me?
I'm not sure. Maybe he felt like this would be a conversation better for you and I to have.
All right. That sounds pretty dumb, but whatever.
Evan told us about your date.
Yeah?
And he talked about how you guys went out to a Greek restaurant.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Yeah. He said he really enjoyed it. He thought you were really cool.
Cool.
Okay, but he did say there was one problem. Apparently, you ordered a bunch of food.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is the food that you ordered, I guess, was to take home to your kids.
Yeah, Paisley, Brian, and Jack. So what is the problem?
He feels like you sort of wronged him in making him pay for the entire bill, basically buying food for your family.
Are you kidding me right now?
No.
This is a joke, right?
No, I'm not. Not at all. He emailed us.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and he said he wanted us to call you today to ask you to pay him back for the money that he spent on the extra food.
What?
Yep.
Who wants to deprive children of food? What the hell is wrong with him?
Yeah, but he feels like he was on a date with you, so he didn't have a problem buying your meal. It was just when you ordered.
And it's myself and Paisley and Brian and Jack. Like, that's the deal.
But you gotta understand, he didn't even know you had kids going into this date.
Look, if someone's going to take me out, they have to accept me for who I am, and I am a mother, first and foremost. Right. So I don't really understand what the problem is, and I think he's got some balls asking for his money.
You honestly didn't offer to pay for any of the food that you brought home.
No, I believe in chivalry. Like, open doors, pull out chairs, pay for the check.
Yeah, but paying for your meal is one thing. Paying for extra food so you can bring it home to your kids is another, don't you think?
Excuse me, am I on trial here?
No, we're literally just calling so he can get his money back because he feels like you owe him money for that.
Wow, that's pretty pathetic.
Are you? No, is it like you're going through a hard time right now and you just need help?
Hard time? No, I don't need help. No, I have a job. My kids have never had Greek food, so I thought it was a great opportunity to take them some. So really, I don't understand what your problem is.
It's just an interesting situation. I've never heard of anybody ordering extra food for their kids and then making their date pay for it.
Yeah.
Well, then you've never been on a date with me, and that's probably very likely not going to happen.
You sure? I was thinking about asking you out right now.
The thing is, I'm a mother, so my kids are always going to get their meals when they need them. So if I'm going to go out with you, I need to make sure that they are fed. Does he have a problem with that? Of course they're going to come first.
But
He does have a problem with it, yeah.
Basic manners.
Basic manners? Are you a woman hater? We're supposed to be on the same side. What are you talking about?
But your reasoning doesn't even make sense because by the time you got home, which apparently you were 1 to 2 hours late for the babysitter, which is rude in and of itself, your kids were long past dinner time.
Excuse me, how the hell do you know all of this?
That's because we talked to him about your date, and he told us all that information.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Evan, are you there?
Hey.
Wow. Hey?
I'm
That's
here.
all you have to say? Hey, I'm here.
Chrissy, I'm pretty upset. I'm going to be honest with you. I really want
You
my
know
money
what,
back.
Evan?
Yeah.
It takes a real scumbag to try and take food away from children and complain about what you paid for it.
Whoa.
I didn't know I was paying for 4 people on a 2-person date, though. 5 people.
That's really pathetic, Evan.
What's pathetic is lying about your intentions on our date.
My intentions were clear. I liked you, and I thought you liked me. So
I just didn't know that I was paying so much money for a 2-person date, and I'd really appreciate it if you chipped in. I just think it's crazy to expect me to pay that much.
I think it's crazy that you have to call up a radio station to fight your battles. That's pretty cowardly. What kind of man are you, Evan?
Wow.
I'm a real man.
Oh my God.
Way to state your case there, Evan.
If you were a real man, you would have paid for both bills and then asked me out on another date.
I didn't expect that those dinners would clear me out for the month.
The month? Oh, God, Evan, are you poor?
I'm not poor, but I'm not Warren Buffett either. Your expectations of me are ridiculous, and any guy who's going to accept that doesn't have their head on straight. And I think that you should pay me back part of that dinner, and I think then we will be even.
Oh,
Steven.
poor baby, getting all defensive.
Defensive is one way to put it, but another way to put it is sticking up for myself.
Well, Evan, you're not getting any money from me.
Well, Chrissy, I would like to ask if you go on a second date with Evan. We will pay for it, so Evan doesn't even have to worry about it. Would you go out with Evan again?
The only way I would ever go out with that again is if we agreed up front that he will take me and my children together so I don't have to deal with another radio embarrassment.
At least she's upfront about the deal this time.
Evan, will you take her and her whole family out for dinner again?
Sure, I'll take her kids, the Queen of England. I'll take them all out. Everybody on my dime.
That sounds like a really nice date.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, congratulations, you two. I guess you guys are going out again. You're a great man, Evan.
I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, I thought you were really saying yes. I thought the Queen of England was going to come along and everything. That's sad.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A lot of hate on the text message board at 78592 about today's second date update. Everybody is calling the woman from today's second date update pathetic, a horrible person. Somebody texted in and asked if she's a dominatrix. I don't know why you would pose that question, but who knows? Maybe you can do an internet search and find out. It seems like you're interested in something other than the second date update. But if you missed today's second date update, this dude Evan went out with a girl named Chrissy. They went to a Greek restaurant and she ordered a bunch of food so that she could bring the leftovers to her kids. Wow. Not even the leftovers, just dishes, just whole dishes to her children. Evan felt like he was tricked and wanted her to pay him back. We got Chrissy on the phone, and she was appalled that Evan would complain about feeding her children. Mm-hmm. She said, if somebody's going to take me out, they need to accept me for what I am. I'm a mother.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I really thought we were going to get her on the phone and it was going to be some sad story about how she's a struggling single mom with 3 kids and needed some help. Instead, she was just making fun of him and calling him poor.
Yeah.
Like, wow, lady.
Calling him an
where's
idiot.
just like a thank you, maybe, or I totally understand. I'm so sorry.
It's like, I get paying for the kids, by the way, but that's if they're on the date.
Yeah,
Right,
if the kids came along, you could buy them dinner.
Dude, I don't believe her. She's not taking those meals to her kids. I think she's eating them.
Just eating them all?
Yeah, I think she's just embarrassed to say how hungry she really is. There's
two
no
of
shame
them
in being hungry.
Argued back and forth for a while about who was right. In the end, she says no matter what, she's a package deal. If you take her out on a date, you have to buy food for her kids, even if they're not there.
Hey, you know her kids are going to be like 30 years old eventually, and she's still going to be pulling this crap.
Oh, yeah, she will be. She'll be like 60 years old, still single probably.
Yeah.
And still trying to get extra food to bring to her kids. Ultimately, there was no second date update and no refund for Evan. He just spent a bunch of money to buy her food for herself and her children, and she doesn't feel bad about it at all.
He still did it, if you think about it. I mean, he's still, I don't know. Sorry. I don't know what I'm saying there.
Yeah, he still bought foods for the kids, so
I can't believe
you
it.
should feel proud about that. He's feeding children. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We've got Mandy on the phone with us right now. She emailed us about a date that she went on. In your email, it said you met a guy at a pool party, drank the night away.
Ooh.
Sounds fun, Mandy. Why wasn't I invited?
Oh, next time.
Yeah.
Next time, I promise.
Shoot.
You promise?
Wow. Okay.
Okay,
Creeper.
yeah.
Let's
Hey.
move on.
I just wanted to ask if she promised if I could go to the party. How are you, Mandy?
I'm good. Well, sort of.
Yeah.
I've got to give props to any woman who can pick up on a dude in a bikini and feel confident enough doing it.
Also in Seattle, where it's 12 degrees outside.
Hey, it's been nice lately. How did you start talking with this guy at the party?
Well, I had to go up to him because he was gorgeous. He had the most beautiful eyes and this cute little butt, and I just had to say hi.
I can't
She
resist
fell in
a
love
cute
with his
little butt.
personality. Woo!
You guys rip on dudes all the time, but women are just as bad. So you went up and talked to him. His name's Jason, right?
Yes. And he was just as nice as he was cute. You know, he really was actually really cool. I just felt like I knew him for forever. I mean, it wasn't like I was meeting this guy for the first time. There was a connection for sure.
Now, when people call in with dates like this, where they meet someone at a party and they drink all night, you do realize it wasn't like a real date, right?
Well, he did ask me out.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. While we were at the party, he asked me to meet him at a bar that was around the corner from where we were.
Oh, so did you go from the party to the bar to hang out with him?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
so
right.
that does kind of count.
So how drunk were you, by the way?
Well, I was definitely buzzed and feeling good.
What happened when you guys went to the bar? Did the conversation continue? Did you kiss? What happened?
Well, actually, we kissed in the pool.
Oh,
So
nice.
I already knew that he was a good kisser.
Okay.
So yeah, we got to the bar and we just had more fun. I mean, I don't remember every single detail that we talked about,
Right.
but I suggested maybe we go back to my place, and we hopped in a cab and we did because it was the night was still young.
So again, this sounds more like a hookup than a date to me. But did you do it when you got back to your place?
That's the thing. I told him I do not do that on the first date.
Okay.
So not to expect it, not to anticipate it, don't even think about it.
Okay, you said that before you guys left.
Yes, I did. I made that very clear.
But did you do it? Because a lot of women will say that, and then they'll still end up like, oh, my God, I can't believe I did that.
That was the only time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
Well, sort of.
Yeah.
Did you say sort of?
Sort of.
Okay.
You can't just sort of.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, it's kind of being like kind of pregnant, It doesn't really work. So you guys ended up hooking up. It's fine. And then what happened the next day?
I didn't really hear from him. I don't know if it's because he doesn't respect me because I put out on the first date, or if this is embarrassing. My friends have told me that I snore.
Like
Really
bad?
badly. So that's why I need you guys.
He didn't leave you a note or any indication of seeing you?
No, nothing.
Jubal, what would you think if you were at a pool, some girl picks you up in a bikini, you go drinking all night, you end up back at her place, you do it?
Yeah.
Would it be the snoring that turns you off?
No, I'd be in love. I'd be thinking marriage.
You're such a liar.
No, but I would think it was awesome. So have you tried to get a hold of him?
Well, I thought about calling, and I hung up. I didn't go through with it.
Okay. Did he answer when you hung up?
No.
Okay.
No. I just went to voicemail, but I didn't leave a message.
What do you expect from him? I mean, did you think that you guys were going to hang out more than just that night?
There was a really good connection, and I really don't normally do that. I swear. I know that sounds so cliche, but I felt really connected to this guy. I don't know. I would like there to be more than just a one night hookup.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to put you on hold. Play a song. Come right back. Call him and get your second date update. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Brooke keeps saying that what Mandy has wasn't a first date. It was, Brooke. It's an instant date. That's what it's called when you do what Mandy did.
I have had a lot of one-night instant dates then.
Instant date. If you were listening just a few minutes ago, we talked to Mandy, who emailed us about a guy named Jason. Mandy met him at a pool party. They met out in the pool, then went out and grabbed some drinks at a bar, ended up back at her place, and she did something she doesn't normally do. Right, Mandy?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Nobody's judging you, Mandy. Just own it.
She hasn't heard from the guy since. What's the worst thing that he could say to you think?
That he thinks I'm a complete slut, and I snore.
Which one would be worse? Yeah. Like, well, actually, the slut thing, whatever. Just don't make fun of my snoring, please.
Very self-conscious.
Yeah. All right, Mandy. We're going to call him right now, okay?
Okay.
Oh, Mandy.
Hello?
Can I speak to Jason, please?
That's me.
Jason, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You got a few minutes?
What do you want?
I want to call you to talk about a friend of ours.
Okay.
Her name is Mandy.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know Mandy.
Mandy is a friend of mine. She told me that you guys had a little hookup, met at a pool party, made out in the pool, then you took her to a bar around the corner after and ended up back at her place.
Okay.
All right. So the reason that I'm calling you is because...
I love he's laughing. I'm dying to know.
The reason I'm calling you is because Mandy wants to know why you haven't called her back. Like, she kind of wants to see you again.
Oh, what did she tell you?
That's pretty much it. She said that you guys had a bit to drink at this pool party. You made out in the pool and then went to a bar, and then she did something she normally doesn't do with you. All right? Not every dude gets the golden ticket on the first night.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
But why haven't you called her or anything? Is there a reason? She also said that she snored. Did she snore and that kind of like turn you off?
Yeah, she did snore. I didn't sleep much that night at all.
Yeah. Why did you leave in the morning before she woke up?
She was pretty nutty. She was really drunk, too. When we went to a bar after the party, she had like twice as many shots as me. And when we got back to her place, she was ready to go.
Jason, you said she was nutty. What do you mean by that exactly?
Like, we hooked up, and then afterwards she started crying. Oof. And she was like freaking out, and
she started crying right there in bed with you?
Yeah, like bawling. She's, I guess, still in love with this guy, and she starts bawling and talking about him, and I'm like, oh God.
Yeah,
I've got her slobbering and snot flying everywhere, and it's just gross. And
Hey, excuse me, I don't completely remember everything from that night, but I didn't go on and on like he's saying.
Jason, Mandy is on the phone with us right now. She should have told you that.
I'm sorry. Hello.
Hello.
Mandy, do you remember crying after and talking about your ex?
Not really. Yeah. I know it wasn't as bad as he's saying.
It was bad. You were really crying, and we had just met,
I could see how that would be a little bit of a shock.
Well, he should be flattered. Jason, you should be flattered.
Flattered?
Why should he be flattered?
Because I felt comfortable enough with you to open up and share my inner feelings.
Yeah, you might not want to do that right after.
Yeah, at one point she was like curled up in the fetal position.
Oh,
You guys, that's
Okay,
sad.
now you're just making stuff up. That's ridiculous. I know I did not do
Like,
that.
if you're going to do that, you should do it while we're having sex, because afterward it's just creepy.
You know, you're a complete ass. Are you serious?
Get him, Mandy. You guys, that is sad.
That's a very good point, though. During the act is
It's like a turn on, it's sexy talk, and then later.
Yeah, later it's just weird.
Yeah.
Well, stop saying that now.
Mandy, you came across. Come on, you guys. Mandy, you came across as like this really confident woman at the beginning of this call. Was that maybe not truly where you are?
I mean, listen, we've been drinking a lot. You know, that affects you. That makes you a little more emotional.
Are you over your ex-boyfriend?
Well, he's my ex.
That doesn't
mean that you're over him, though, yeah.
I am.
See, personally, I think it's okay to cry after you do it. I usually do that, and it's usually followed by me crying and saying thank you. I appreciate it. Not many people do this for me. So I don't think you should find it so awkward, Jason. I don't.
You're making me sound crazy, and I'm not crazy. I was maybe a little emotional.
You were drunk,
But
Mandy.
that happens sometimes.
Yeah,
Mandy, you were
exactly.
drunk. Like, honestly, I don't judge you one bit for that.
I mean, if I made him feel uncomfortable, I'm sorry, and that wasn't my intention at all. Maybe, you know, I got a little too carried away with the shots and stuff, but I did like him. I do like him, and, you know, that's not my normal behavior.
Jason, would you be interested in going out with Mandy again? We'll pay for you guys to go on a second date.
You're paying for it?
Yes.
She was real nice, and I don't mean to say anything bad about her, but I don't think so.
It just scared you too much, huh?
Yeah, it was weird.
Well, you know what? It's clearly your last, Jason, so whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, Mandy, if you're looking for someone to hang out with, you and I can do it, and we can both have a good cry together after. How about that?
I laugh because I don't think he's lying.
I know.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Avery is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Ryder. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Avery, how long has it been since you heard from Ryder?
Yeah, so it's been about, it's been about 2 weeks since I've heard from him. We went on this really lovely date where we went biking, like actual biking, and we went through the park and down the trail, and I was trying to play it cool. I was having a good time, but I got to be honest, y'all, I haven't ridden a bike since like 8th grade PE. So I definitely fell twice.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. It may have even been 3 times, but but Ryder was so sweet. He was a total gentleman. He helped me up, and he laughed with me. He laughed with me, not at me.
Okay.
And so I thought he was super charming and that it was going well. Ryder is annoyingly attractive and confident, but not cocky at the same time. And when I spoke, he listened. He actually listened to me talk about everything, including my really weird little pottery side hustle that I have.
I love how excited we get when somebody listens to us.
It's always nice when somebody listens to you. Yeah, for real.
We hear that a lot on these first date follow-ups, and I mean, I get it, but it's the simple things really that get us hooked.
I know. I agree. And he just made me feel really cool.
Did anything else happen?
Yeah, guys, I don't know, but the one thing I can think of is that there was this one moment where I panicked when a squirrel ran across the path. And I don't mean like a little panic. I full blown freaked the F out. It was not my best moment, but I tried to play it off, and so I just screamed at the squirrel and was like, "Not today, little demon!"
Oh,
but he laughed. He laughed. He seemed like he wasn't weirded out. You know, almost seemed like he was taking the joke with me. And he didn't seem like, oh my gosh, this is a full-grown adult woman having a meltdown over a squirrel on the bike path.
So like it was a real meltdown, not just like a
Yeah, I was not expecting that squirrel.
Okay. So you think maybe that's what might be the reason that you are getting ghosted? It's just the reaction to the little demon squirrel.
That's got to be it, because nothing else happened. Everything else went so beautifully. I can't think of anything else that would have thrown it off.
Well,
okay.
He fell off the bike also.
Avery is on the phone, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Ryder. So we're about to call him and see if he will tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date if she still wants one. But first, Avery, remind us about your date real quick before we call him.
Sure. So about 2 weeks ago, I had the most wonderful date with a guy named Ryder. We went biking on a bike trail, and it was so much fun, but it was my first time biking in many, many years. So I did fall a few times, but he helped me back up. And other than that, we got smoothies, and we had a really great time with a lot of great talking. And I have not heard from him since. The only thing that I can think of that might have scared him off is when we were biking, a silly little squirrel ran out in front of me, and I freaked out because I don't like rodents. But that's all I can think of. I texted him the next day, and I thanked him for a great date, and I sent him a picture of me smiling with a smoothie a few days later to be like, oh, look, we did smoothies. But I have gotten nothing back from him, so I'd love to see what he says.
All right. Are you ready for us to call him?
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Ryder, please?
Yeah, this is he.
Hey, Ryder, how are you? This is The Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Hi, Ryder. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, hello.
What's up? How are you? And my name's Jubal, by the way. Have you ever listened to The Jubal Show?
I think I have heard the show before, yeah.
Okay. Well, we're calling you today because one of our listeners actually emailed us about you.
Oh, wait. Is this about Avery?
Oh, you knew right away.
Wow, that's fast.
Yeah. Well, we do a segment called the First Date Follow-Up on our show. Maybe you already knew that, I guess. Where if you ghost somebody and they don't know why, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask. So, yes, it is about Avery.
Oh.
Do you have a second to tell us why you're ghosting her?
Yeah, I mean, I figured this might come up eventually.
Oh, really? What happened?
I mean, she's beautiful, like drop dead gorgeous, but she sent me this photo, and it was her in like unicorn underwear holding a smoothie and doing this wink face. I don't know. It was really bizarre. I mean, I opened it during lunch at work, and I almost choked on my tortilla chips.
So you didn't like it?
You've really painted the picture, Ryder.
It was like she was trying to be. It was like a 6-year-old trying to be sexy. That's what it felt like. It was kind of creepy.
It was creepy.
Yeah, a little bit like too. I don't know.
It's not often you hear a dude say that with getting a picture like that.
Never, actually. Was it the unicorns that made it that way, or was it the whole thing?
It was the whole thing, but yeah, the unicorns really pushed it over the edge.
Okay.
All right, so that's the reason you're ghosting her, is she creeped you out with trying to send you a sexy picture.
Yeah, and there was some other stuff too. It's like, so she calls her bed the snuggle headquarters.
You don't like that?
That's kind of cute.
It's like elementary school. I mean, she was also like sipping her smoothie and being like, yummy, sippy, I love it. You know.
Okay, baby talkie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryder, thank you for being honest with us and tell us why you're ghosting her. Now I'll let you know that she's actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you. Probably, maybe in baby talk. I don't know.
Are you at Snuggle headquarters?
Wait.
Oh, shoot.
So you didn't like the unicorns? For real? Like, those are sexy.
Hey, Avery.
Hi. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that being playful is like a deal breaker now.
I mean, it's not that you're being playful. It's just like, I don't know. I barely knew you, and all of a sudden I'm looking at you in like Lisa Frank lingerie, holding a smoothie. I mean, you kind of treated it like it was a mic drop moment or something. I don't know. It was weird.
I was dropping a mic. a mic of joy and love and body positivity. And I mean, come on, that could have been yours.
I mean, look, you are totally a vibe and you're very beautiful. I just don't think I'm like your vibe. You know, I live in the real world. You seem to live in like a glitter dimension where like squirrels call like these meltdowns and smoothies have feelings. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I should have mentioned that I have a fear of rodents, and squirrels are basically rodents because I know I was a little bit dramatic, but they freak me out. Okay. And I don't know what you're talking about. Smoothies definitely have feelings.
What does that mean?
Well, you clearly don't have feelings or have any understanding of fun in life. I didn't realize you were this serious. It's such a bummer.
What does that mean?
Oh, where he said earlier that like the squirrels cause meltdowns and smoothies don't have feelings, and I was just saying, what if they do?
I don't know. It's a little much for me. It just feels like I'm dealing with like elementary school. I don't know.
Whoa. Writer, what would you like for a woman to send to you? You know, just a perfect portrait in business casual, like fully covered?
I don't know, maybe like regular lingerie without like unicorns and glitter and stuff. I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just find somebody who doesn't have emotional panic when they see sparkles.
What?
Well, Ryder, would you like another date with Avery? We'll pay for it.
No, I think I'm good. She's one of a kind, but I think we live on different planets.
Well, that's totally fine. You can have fun with a woman who likes to role play like they're in business meetings or church or court or something boring like you.
Wow.
Look, you can tell the smoothie I said sorry.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you're the one who's going to be sorry when you're bored and you're wishing for unicorns or you're wishing for something fun and sparkly because your next date is with a girl that's totally beige.
Laughing.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp.
And Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A reasonable excuse to not call somebody back after a first date would be what? Like they're a bad kisser?
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
That'd be okay?
Yeah, I think
How about
that'd be okay.
cutting their fingernails too short? Would that be
No, that's too far.
unreasonable?
No. And weird that you're noticing that.
We've got Leslie on the phone. Leslie?
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Pretty good. So you want to do a second date update on a dude that you went out with. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, his name is Mark, and we went out like 9 days ago. I'm not counting, I swear. 9 days ago.
8 hours, 26 minutes.
Yeah, and 3 seconds. But yeah, we went out 9 days ago, and it was one of those things where you get into it and you're like, wow, like I actually can communicate with this guy and not want to shoot myself.
What'd you guys do?
I totally know that feeling.
We went to a dinner. It was a nice Italian place, you know.
Okay.
We like ordered appetizers. We had salad. We had like the whole
Wow.
entree.
You
and
remember
dessert.
everything about this date, like how long it's been, and then you're just like, and also one of the forks I had was a little dingy, so I sent the fork back. You really enjoyed this date,
Our
didn't
server's
you?
name was John.
No, it was so much fun, and he's like funny, and he's cute, and he's smart. I mean, like, you know, you hardly meet smart guys nowadays,
Yeah.
and you're like, wow, like he actually has an opinion.
Wow, you really like Mark.
How did it end?
We just gave each other a really nice long hug. You know, it was like a lingering hug.
Leslie, I picture you not letting him go and just like smelling his hair while he's trying. Yeah. Okay,
and
so
then dragging him into my apartment. No,
Yeah.
it was really sweet. And
Okay.
he was like, "Oh, I'm going to call you soon," and I was like, "All right," and that was it.
Have you tried to get a hold of him?
No, I'm one of those girls. I'm old-fashioned. I don't want to like push it, so I haven't contacted him because he said he was going to call me, so I didn't think I should.
Which Jubal is surprised by because he still thinks that you clipped off a piece of his hair.
Yeah, I do. I do. I haven't called him, but I have been watching him. Okay, we're going to call him right after this and get your answer as to why he hasn't called you back, okay?
Okay.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update for yourself, you can email us, brookeandjubal@moving925.com. That's when someone blows you off after you go out on a date with them and you want to figure out why. Leslie emailed us about a guy named Mark. She had a great time on the date. At the end of the date, they hugged and said goodbye. She hasn't tried to contact him. She hasn't heard from him. And she really, 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 really wants to know why. Right, Leslie?
Okay, maybe one less really, but yes.
Give Leslie a break. She was excited. I can get behind a girl that was excited about a date.
It's cool. I'm not ripping you for it. I think it's awesome that you're excited about it. All right, are you ready to call him?
Yes, I am.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to dial him right now.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Mark, please?
Yeah, this is Mark.
Mark, what's up? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. How are you?
Wait, I'm sorry, who is this?
Jubal from the radio station Moving 92.5. We do the morning show here.
All right.
So you're excited.
I wanted to call and talk to you about a mutual friend we have if you got a second. It's a girl named Leslie that you went out on a date with. She said that you had a great time, and then you haven't called her back. And so, we were all just kind of wondering what happened on the date, if there was any particular reason that you weren't calling her back.
We're not actually on the radio, right?
Yes,
Are
we are.
on the radio?
We are. Here's the deal, Mark, okay? We do this segment on our show called Second Date Update. Leslie emailed us about you. She wants to know why you didn't call her back.
It's just one of those situations where it's not going to work out.
But she said you had like over a 2-hour dinner, Mark. Yeah. I mean, why would you hang out with somebody for so long if you weren't into them?
I mean, I don't know. Just something she said during the date that just kind of, put me off.
What did she say? What did she say that put you off?
She was saying that she and this friend of ours met by taking part in this like weight loss program.
Okay.
And she was saying that, she had lost over 70 pounds in the last like year or so.
Okay.
Great for her, right?
And something about that, I started thinking like, well, what if it's serious? I mean, you get married or whatever, and she gains all that weight back. I couldn't. There's something about the fact that she lost 70 pounds.
Wait, let me get this straight, Mark.
And I just started picturing her like
Mark.
what she would look like if
Mark.
she had the extra 70 pounds on her face.
Mark, you are not calling her back because of possible future weight gain.
Come on, you guys. I mean, look,
Leslie.
Yes.
Mark, Leslie's actually on the phone and heard what you just said.
Oh my God, Mark, that is unbelievable. Like, I did something positive in my life and you're judging me for it. You're like, oh man, what if she gained 70 pounds in like 10 years? I mean,
yeah.
How superficial do you sound right now?
Exactly.
Mark, you know that everybody that you meet in life has the potential to gain weight at a certain point.
Including you.
Yeah.
Why do you see that as a negative thing? Why don't you see that as something positive, like she has determination and cares about her health?
No, I mean, good for her. That's awesome for her. But the idea, the potential to go back to that while being with someone in a relationship,
He doesn't care about health, Lydia.
Oh,
he
yeah.
cares about
Hotness.
hotness. Exactly.
Okay, hey,
Yeah,
Mark.
Wow, I don't even know what to say right now. This is unbelievable.
Mark, I agree with you on the hotness thing. I'm totally with you there. But I would like to date a hot girl, you know what I mean? But you don't think it's a little judgmental to not go out with her again?
Yeah, I mean, I can't change these sort of feelings that I have. I can't change
You
Okay.
can't
These thoughts
change
that I was having.
compassion, kindness.
Well, it's a first date. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, Leslie, I think what you did is great, but it's a first date. If he feels that way after a first date, if he's like, look, I'm scared she may gain weight back, then fine.
Totally. Thank you. Thank you guys for helping me, because now I know exactly the kind of person that he is.
Okay.
I lost 70 pounds. It's been like the best year of my life. And then to find out like that there are guys like this out there dating, at least I know now. And I'm not like 3 months down the line, like, wow, you're a real jerk.
Yeah. At the end of these, we always ask if you guys want to go on a second date.
I think I'm good.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks,
Mark,
guys.
do you want to go out with Leslie again, or?
I think we'll pass on this one.
All right, I figured that would be the answer. All right, Leslie, keep up the good work with your weight loss. Mark, no fat chicks. How about that?
Jubal.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Molly is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Rafe. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Molly, how long has it been since you heard from Rafe?
It's been like 9 days, so not terrible, but like long enough that I'm, kind of wondering where he's at.
Totally. Yeah. When was the last time you hit him up?
2 days ago, I'll tell you, my statement to him will make sense when I tell you what the date was. But I asked him if he was feeling like a winner, because I thought that was flirty in context. I haven't heard anything back.
Nothing. Okay.
Maybe he wasn't feeling like a winner. You probably tell us about the date.
Tell us a little bit about the date.
Yeah, well, the date I thought was great. We went to this retro arcade bar, so it was like totally 80s themed, kind of Stranger Things vibes, but with alcohol. But we were in like full competition mode, and I bodied him in skee ball. Like, absolutely crushed him. There was maybe some light trash talk. I maybe called him Grandpa Hands when he missed the 100 hole, but I thought it was flirty. He laughed at the time. And then we shared a giant pretzel, and he wiped mustard off my face. So I thought he was going to kiss me. I was like, okay, kiss me now. But he didn't. But we did slow dance next to the DDR machine. So it felt kind of like weirdly romantic. Is that stupid?
Not at all. I think that sounds fun. I mean, that feels like he was vibing with you too.
Yeah, somebody else played Celine Dion machine on DDR, which is a weird pick, but we slow danced to that, and he was just really funny. I thought the mustard thing was cute, and like I thought we were having fun playing the game. So I don't know. I thought it went great. I really had a great time.
So why do you think he's ghosting you then?
Okay, so I've thought about this a lot, and there was one moment where I kind of tried to do like a sexy lean while I was talking to him. I was like playing with my hair, and I leaned against this life-size Sonic the Hedgehog statue, and I kind of knocked it completely over onto the ground.
Okay. You think that would be why he would ghost you?
It's the only thing I could think of. It made like a really loud crash. Like I think, a light flickered. A guy yelled at me. It was I don't know if he works there or if he was just nearby. But I'm wondering if I like embarrassed him or something. I feel like we left shortly after that, so it was just like a weird shift in the energy.
What was he doing when you did that? Was he trying to help you up? Was he like, are you okay?
Did he walk away?
He didn't walk away, but he was just kind of, I think he was shocked. And we were just kind of standing there looking around stupidly. And a guy who worked there ended up like coming over and picking it up. But yeah, I apologized to him, and he was like, oh my God, it's totally fine. But we left not that long after that. So that's like the only thing I can think of.
Right, I really hope it's not that.
Okay, yeah, we'll check it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you a second date, okay?
That sounds great.
All right, we'll get your first date follow-up next.
Hey, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and guess what? We have some big news.
What's the news, Nick?
Huge news. We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
A pretty wide range of podcasts
starting a
are out there.
trend.
But this one's extra special
So how do we actually come up with the name Hey Jonas, guys? I honestly don't remember.
I think it was on a call about what we should call it, and
we were thinking originally calling it one of the early names of our band before Jonas Brothers.
This is how you guys remember it going down?
Yes.
I have a very different memory of this. We were talking about a bit for the podcast where people could call in and say, Hey Jonas, and then I wrote down on my little notepad, Hey Jonas, and offered it up as a potential title for the podcast. But thanks for remembering that, guys.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Keith Giamanco seemed like a mild-mannered suburban dad, but secretly, he became someone else, a master of disguise who went on a crime spree. At the time, did it seem like a crazy idea?
It seemed very crazy, but I felt so desperate that I felt it was the quickest, easiest way out.
Did you allow yourself to think about how it could go wrong and what that might look like?
No, I didn't want to manifest that. I was trying to manifest success.
Every family has its secrets. But what happens when you discover that your dad has been living a double life?
That is not the look of an innocent man. This is going to change my life and my family dynamic forever, because everything that had existed prior in my reality is now untrue.
Listen to Deep Cover The Family Man on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Your husband is not who you think he is. Your body is not what you thought it was. Your identity is formed by a secret history. I'm Danny Shapiro, and these are just a few of the stunning stories I'll be exploring on the 14th season of Family Secrets.
And just then, we felt the plane turn in the air. So much so that the bags that were under people's seats just kind of flew into the aisle.
Each week, we dive headfirst into the complex power of secrecy, how it shapes our identities and relationships, and how it ultimately can reveal to us our truest selves.
My daughter, she's pretending she doesn't know, but is trying to cook and feed me and keep me alive because I wasn't eating anything. And me pretending like everything was fine.
He kind of shoved me out of the way and said, move. And he went out the front door and he jumped in a car and drove off. And that was the last time I saw him.
Listen to season 14 of Family Secrets on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Molly is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Rafe. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But before we do that, Molly, refresh our memory on your date real quick.
We went to this 80s themed retro bar arcade situation. And we played a bunch of games, and I thought it went really well, but then I knocked over a gigantic Sonic the Hedgehog statue and made a big noise, and I think that's maybe why he's ghosting me.
Which would be so awful.
Yeah, that would be weird to get ghosted for knocking over a Sonic the Hedgehog statue.
I mean, it's embarrassing, but I just feel like you would have been like, oh, it's okay.
All right, are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Rafe, please?
This is he.
Hey, Rafe, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Rafe. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal. What's up?
Hi. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Is this a prank?
No, it's not. Have you ever listened to the show before?
Yeah, I've seen the prank phone calls on a TikTok. So is that what this is?
No, this is not a prank phone call. We actually do another segment on the show. It's called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go on a date with somebody and you ghost them, that person can have us call you to ask why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you.
Is this about Molly?
Yes, it is. It's about Molly. Molly emailed us, told us a little bit about your date, said she really liked you, but she's confused because it's been over 9 days and you haven't talked to her, and she's wondering why. Would you mind telling us?
Okay. I know this sounds crazy. I'm ghosting her because she beat me in every single game.
Okay. Well, why are you ghosting her, though?
I mean, look, I'm not saying I need to like win all the time or something. But like, I lost skee ball, air hockey, Pac-Man, and somehow she got the high score on Time Crisis while eating nachos. I mean, it was insane.
Oh. Whoa. Well, it sounds impressive, though, Rafe.
Well, I mean, she annihilated me. I mean, it was crazy. Every time I tried to make this comeback, she'd give me this little pity, like, "Aw" noise. I mean, I've heard it in my sleep.
Devastated you that much that she beat you at all the games that you guys played?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm not trying to be like her ego about it, but I mean, she was calling me Rafe the Redeemeless after I didn't get like a single prize from the claw machine thing that's like impossible to win.
Yeah.
I don't know, that kind of nickname like sticks with you. I've already get made fun of for my name enough, so getting that tagged onto it doesn't help, you know?
So you are hurt by it.
Yeah, I mean, I am mad about it. It's like, a date shouldn't be this insane competition. Like, you should be, we're not actually trying to like beat each other so badly at these games. You should let me win a little bit. You know?
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for telling us why you're ghosting her. And Rafe, I'll let you know that she's actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
You really ghosted me because I'm better at skee ball?
Oh my God, you're here.
Were you actually scared off by a woman who can multitask nachos and a game?
I wasn't prepared for your raw, terrifying talent. Okay.
I thought we were having a good time. You could have just asked me for a rematch instead of like vanishing into the arcade mist like a sore loser ninja or something.
Oh.
See right there. What, sore loser ninja? You're just like full of names for me.
I thought we were ribbing. I'm sorry. It was supposed to be, maybe I'm bad at flirting.
You thought that was flirting. You thought that humiliated me in this arcade in front of all these kids was flirting.
Not the kids.
I do feel bad that I hurt your feelings. I really do. I didn't mean to like roast you hard enough. I didn't think you were going to take it personally. I was just trying to be like fun and competitive with it. But I'll keep that in mind. I'll definitely curb the nickname.
It was kind of aggressive. I'm just saying it was a little aggressive. I'm usually I'm not trying to be like fragile or whatever, but you remember when that 10-year-old was laughing at me? I mean,
yeah, I remember.
You remember that? And you remember when you turned to him and went, "Keep practicing so you don't end up like this guy." I mean, that was emasculating.
I'm sorry, I have all brothers, so it's just like, I guess I think I overcompensated because I'm used to being the one who's getting teased.
Well, I'm an only child, so.
This tracks.
Right. Well, Rafe, would you like another date with Molly? We'll pay for it.
I don't know. I mean, why should I give you another chance? I mean, that was mortifying. I'm just saying, it started out fun and frivolous, but then it got, kind of aggressive and in a way that it just wasn't fun for me. So I don't know. What do you think, Molly? Do you think?
I liked you. I liked you because you were easy to talk to. You made me laugh. And it didn't seem like you had to try too hard. I went on a weird rant about claw machines at one point, and you really listened to me. And you were even really calm when I knocked over that Sonic statue. You didn't make it too weird.
Knocked over? You kicked it. You kicked it because you were pissed because you lost that game. Finally.
You said you knocked it over, Molly.
I did kick it.
Right? Come on.
But I really do promise. Like I said, I have all brothers, and I think I just got way too competitive and aggressive with it. But I really do like you, and I don't have to be like this all the time. We can do something totally non-competitive and chill if you wanted to go out on another date.
What do you think, Rafe? One more try.
When we were talking, you were extremely affable and really cool to talk to. Before all the video games and me getting pwned in front of children. before that, it was really cool. I really think we were making a connection, sincerely. So yeah, I would go for a second date. I would. I know I messed up. I was maybe being a little too sensitive, and I let way too much time go by, and I felt dumb about reaching back out. Like I was going to be like, hey, remember me? Remember when I rage quit skee ball?
Rage? How could she forget?
That makes me really glad to hear. I really like you too. So thanks for being willing to give me a second chance.
Well, congratulations, Molly. You got another date.
No games, though.
Yay. Maybe this time we can try something more your speed. We'll stay home and watch a Hallmark movie or something.
A little emotional.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
First people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but
tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed Human.